In the months since COVID-19 started spreading, scientists have learned a lot about how the virus affects pets. On this video, we're going to take a look at whether or not your cats can catch COVID-19 and whether they can spread it to you. Coming up next on 9 Lives to Live. My name is Francisco and welcome to my channel, 9 Lives to Live. On this channel, I work with my 3 cats, Skyfall, Calypso, and Mr. Muffin, to help you improve the lives of your indoor cats. Last week, my cat, Mr. Muffin, stopped eating, and I briefly wondered if he had caught COVID-19. He had caught a virus, but fortunately, it was not COVID-19. To find out more about why he stopped eating, check the link above. But it did make me wonder what science is saying now about COVID-19 several months after the virus has begun. Can cats catch it? Can they pass it on to you? Can they pass it on to other people? These are the questions I wondered about, and we're going to take a look at some of the answers. Many of us saw last spring the story about the tiger from the Bronx Zoo named Nadia who had caught COVID-19. Since then, many other animals have been documented as having the virus, and the Department of Agriculture has documented several dozen cases. There are probably many, many more that have not been documented. COVID-19 is a virus, and cats can catch viruses. Many of us longtime cat owners have seen our cats catch a cold, which is a virus. They start sneezing, they get lethargic, maybe they stop grooming, they sleep a lot, eventually they get over it like a regular cold. Okay, so we know that cats can catch viruses, they can catch COVID-19, but what are the odds that they will get it? Well, the reality is that the odds are very, very small. And if they do get COVID-19, it's going to be from you. Indoor cats have to catch the virus from someone. And the most likely person is the person closest to it. That would be you, or someone from in your household, or someone who comes into your house. There's also the very, very small possibility that if you walk your indoor cat outside on a leash, they could catch it from an animal they come into contact while you are walking it. But I've walked many cats, and none of them want to come into contact with other cats or other animals while you are walking them. So that possibility is very, very small. There's also the possibility that if you have an indoor-outdoor cat and it comes into contact with an animal outside that has COVID-19, they could also get it, but that's very small. For cats that stay strictly indoors, it's got to get it from someone who comes in your house. According to an article on CNN Health, veterinarian Sarah Hammer, in cooperation with Texas A&M University, did tests on hundreds of animals. And what they found out was that 80% of the animals who had COVID-19, who tested positive, had sick owners. So your primary concern should not be whether your cat can give you COVID-19. It should be how to prevent your cat from getting COVID-19. And the best answer for that is the same thing as preventing it from spreading to other people. Follow the right protocols. Wash your hands when you come inside. Don't pet your cat before you wash your hands. Wear a mask while you are out and about. Keep a social distance from other people. All of these things will prevent you from getting it, which will prevent your cat from getting it. Okay, but what if you or someone in your house does unfortunately catch COVID-19? Well, then the best solution is to stay away from your cat while you are in an infectious stage. I know that that can be difficult, especially for cats that like to sleep on your bed, that like to sleep by your head, or that are lap cats and really enjoy and expect attention and petting from you every day. But for their sake, if you have COVID-19 and you are infectious, you want to stay away from them. So these are the guidelines regarding pets from the state of Pennsylvania if you have contracted COVID-19. Number 1, avoid contact with pets as you would with other people. Number 2, have someone else take care of your cat while you are in isolation. Number 3, avoid petting, hugging, kissing, any facial contact, sleeping on the bed, that kind of contact with your pet. Number 4, if you can't find someone else to take care of your pet while you are sick, wear a mask and wash your hands before you come into contact with your cat. So, If a cat does get COVID-19, can they spread it to each other if you have multiple cats in your household? The short answer is yes, but it's unclear how often that actually happens. That tiger we heard about in the Bronx Zoo, well, eventually 4 other tigers and 3 lions in the same zoo got it, maybe some from each other. So practically, what does that mean? Well, it means this, that if you catch COVID-19 and you pass it on to one of your pets, one of your cats, and it shows signs that it has caught it from you, respiratory distress and so forth, and I'll talk about those signs a little bit later. And if you have multiple cats, then it's best to keep them separated from each other until the symptoms subside in the cat that has it. So here are the signs that your cat might have caught COVID-19 from you or someone else who has come into your house. Number 1, fever. Number 2, a cough. Number 3, respiratory distress of some sort. Number 4, diarrhea. Number 5, lethargy. Keep in mind that these symptoms could be of other things, and if you do decide to take your cat to the vet, please let the vet know in advance that you or someone else in your house had COVID-19. They need to know that information. Fortunately, if a cat does get it, most likely it will be very, very mild, and they will get over it quickly. In the unfortunate situation that you do get COVID-19, you should also have a backup plan in case you have to go to the hospital. And this doesn't apply just for COVID-19. This should be a generalized plan. You never know when an emergency might come up and you might need someone to take care of your cat. You should have backup already planned. You shouldn't wait for the emergency to happen. So in summary, cats can catch COVID-19, but it's very rare. It's most likely they would catch it from you. So if you don't catch it by following the right protocols, they won't catch it. And if they do catch it, or if you do catch it, stay in isolation until the symptoms subside. That's the best way to keep yourself and your cat healthy from COVID-19. I hope you found this information valuable. If you did, please subscribe or watch some of the other videos on my channel. You'll find links shortly above the wagging tails. So we hope to see you in the next video, and thank you very much for watching. If you have any other thoughts on COVID-19, please comment below. Thank you. See you in the next video.
Yeah.